Right. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? A bit of an update on yesterday. I've had a bit of a look around the local news, and very sad to say that I can't find anything about the 11-year-old girl that was hit by a van. I can't even find the original story. It's clearly not interesting enough, I guess. Very, very sad. Obviously, as I'm sure you're all aware, the update from London, however, is that the oh, come on, make an effort of staying over, would you? You've got so much room over there. Just being a douche because you're a douche now, aren't you, mate? Okay. Well done. Bellend. Jesus, that's a lot of diesel around here. Okay, yeah, cheers for that then. Guy on the phone. So yeah, up in London. There's obviously the police officer that got stabbed has been named. Unfortunately, he's died. 2 other police officers have been injured and are in hospital. 3 members of the public have been confirmed as dead, and something like 40 others injured. It's just unbelievable amounts of suffering for literally no reason. I know that people out there, you know, your political activists and whatnot will say, oh, there are reasons whether we agree to it or not. I'm sorry, if I punch you in the face and say that's because you've got brown hair, that is, I punch you in the face for no reason. It's a ridiculous reason. You can't use ridiculous things as reasons for doing horrific things. It's just not. It's not what you do. It's not how life works. It really isn't. It's just unbelievably poor work. People who dedicate their lives to it. I mean, to be quite honest with you, I feel not sorry, but my level of hatred for these people is not aimed entirely at the people who actually carry out the acts. Although, dear God, what the hell do you think you're doing? It's aimed at the people who train them and brainwash them to think that this is something that's acceptable. Those guys who are, I can't think anything other than entirely aware of the hate that they're preaching and the unbelievable atrocities that they're carrying out, and they know damn well that it's not going to get them the 40 virgins or whatever it is that is promised. Because if they did believe that for a moment, I'm sure they'd be at the front of the line to go and strap a bomb to themselves. Those people who are taking advantage of the vulnerable, the stupid, easily led, the people out there who are willing to put their lives down to what they must believe is a good cause. They must believe that. The only reason that they think this is because people who know damn well it's not the way to do things and it's not appropriate are taking advantage of them. And those guys, they are the scum of the earth. Yeah, Hitler can look down on those guys. Mussolini can say, Jesus Christ, that's a bit out of order. You know, it's just unbelievable, ridiculous methods. It literally is. It's like if I get overcharged while I'm at the co-op and I think that the way that the co-op go about their business is bad, I then go and shout at people at the shop next door for being attached to them. What? Shut up, idiot. Go away. I don't pretend to be an expert on Syria or ISIS or Iraq or Iran. I do not understand what's going on over there, but I do know that committing acts of violence to innocent people just because they live in a certain country or because they're trying to make the best of a situation, I know, parliaments, alright? I'm not exactly the first person to stand up and say, I love politicians. I don't hate them either, but, you know, I'm kind of neutral. But those guys going into Parliament yesterday that presumably were the real target of this attack were going to try and make sure that the world was a better place. What exactly is the problem there? Again, rightly or wrongly, maybe they might come out and say that we're going to start charging people more for petrol, and that's going to have a lot of people saying, no, I don't like this. Fine, great. But they are coming at things from a point of view of trying to improve a situation. Why would you attack them? If you're standing there in a pub telling me that you think that Arsenal are a good team, right? I'm a Spurs fan. I might say I disagree with you, and maybe it might get a little bit shouty, a little bit, oh no, you don't think about this, and oh, but have you thought about that, and do you not remember when, and this sort of stuff. But if someone simply stands up and says, I think that Arsenal are a good team, and for that I break their nose, what's been gained there apart from, I'm guessing that guy's a Tottenham fan and apparently he's a bellend. Yeah, it's doing more harm to Tottenham than it is telling an Arsenal fan that he's an idiot, you know, because I said nothing. I just what are you achieving? What did you just do? And that's what these guys are doing. They're not doing anything. They're not making any point, they're not making any sense, they're not sending a message other than be afraid of us. Okay, let's pretend for a moment that we're shitting ourselves, okay, right? Now what? Seriously, now what? What now? Anyone got a comment, or are you just going to keep being a dick and using aggression to, what is it, be noticed? Did your mum not give you much attention as a child? I don't know, I don't get it. Someone once, and I know you're all going to laugh at me, but I can't remember who it was. Someone once said the pen is mightier than the sword. And if there's one thing that these terrorists are doing, it's proving that person right. It's just, what are you doing? I ran over some people who were on a pavement. Oh right, were they politicians? No. It might have been, don't know. Okay. Were they all English? No, it turns out they weren't, no. Okay, so it's not England you're angry with, it's just generally indiscriminate. You want to run some people over. And what point is it you're making about that? I don't like England. Okay, so why did you come here? Yeah, I don't particularly like the idea of going off to a hot country and sunbathing. That simply doesn't appeal to me. I like camping and walking in the wood, and so I'm not going to go off to Barbados and stab someone. I hate this country. Why are you there? Grow a pair, grow a brain, and stop being dicks. See you soon.